Welcome to ForCrazyMinds. I'm Destry Dex Brown.
I'm Shay Jollinger.
I'm Alex Silos.
And I'm Bradley Trisdale.
So,
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy
2019.
Merry belated Christmas.
Nobody got drunk. Nobody died. So
You're
we're all
wrong.
happy.
On New Year's Eve, I was asleep by 10:30. I'm the old fucker. Yeah, I'm the old guy.
I drank quite a bit.
Matter.
I was eating ribs in Stapleton.
There you go.
I drank enough mead to kill a Viking.
I still want to try the mead.
We're making a new batch. We gotta buy the honey. We're buying new distillery stuff too.
Cool.
We're upgrading our setup.
Cool.
Because apparently now I'm co-partner. I don't. It went from me
It's
just
a
being the
home-
drinking guy
it's-
to the.
It's a home brewing thing, so
Yeah. Oh, it might actually go into a thing. All he needs is a liquor license.
that'd be cool.
It'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Technically, it'd be classified as microbrewing, so that he's not getting in trouble for
Well, he already knows.
moonshine and
Yeah,
shit.
he already knows that he's not getting in trouble for moonshining already because
it's such small batches.
well, that and he's got several other like legal things he went out and did beforehand. So that because he knew what he was going to get into.
So we'd like to apologize for the last
That's what I was
episode
trying to
being
get to.
taken down.
We had some technical difficulties.
Apparently, after 9 minutes, the audio just decided to say "fuck you."
Yeah, we had a technical difficulty with our wire. We believe that's what our wire from our mic to our computer went out. Hopefully this does fix the problem, and we will eventually recap the things we went over. I think we only missed one podcast, but we might have to check.
Yeah, and that podcast was my
DM
style, so I'm kind of okay with it.
You're like, I'm glad we lost that.
Well, not necessarily glad we lost it, but at least now I can write shit down so I can remember it.
Yeah.
You may notice the audio is a little different.
We are no longer in the garage.
Freezing ass garage.
Yeah. We don't know how long we're going to be in here, but
Hopefully not too long.
yeah.
We're in Shay's apartment, and we kind of went from one extreme to another, because we went from freezing balls at Brad's garage to I am literally sweating in this room right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's small.
You got
Semi
four
small
big dudes in one room. Oh no, the podcast's gonna see your nipples if you take off your coat.
Oh, daddy,
no.
oh, daddy.
Is that what a
Creepy.
statue says?
No.
This one?
I can't
No,
read
it's
it.
my daughter's name.
Oh, daddy, oh, daddy.
I hate you guys.
We love you too. Okay, so
So what are we discussing this week?
are we gonna talk about how our week's gone? Cause
Let's start there. Shay,
Okay.
how's your week been going?
I got my rainbow pigment and monster hunter. I'm extremely happy.
Woo! Took him for fucking editor. Oh.
Okay.
fuck
now
you,
can
we haven't been playing.
Can you repeat that in English so people can understand what you just said?
No.
Because you just straight went baby talk there. And
He got his rainbow pigment and monster hunter, which is like saying, I beat the game and got my nice frilly underwear.
I did too. I got the dragon armor too.
Like I said, the nice frilly underwear.
Other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Destry, how's your week been going?
I have literally been sitting at home watching Critical Role like I have been for the last 2 months.
So pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good. I watch Critical Role, and then at night I go down and smoke pot and come back up and watch Critical Role.
Oh my god.
Or I watch Netflix a bit.
I was with a friend and we did some chillings the other day, and I realized that once again, I just don't like smoking out of anything but a joint. I just hate it.
And see, I've got a pipe that's about that long, and the bowl's right at the end, so it looks like a joint, and you just pack the bowl and you smoke it like that, and it's just like smoking a joint. I love it.
For me, it's kind of like the idea of smoking like a menthol cigarette. Like, it just fucks with me so bad that I'd rather not
messes
do
with your
it
lungs.
than, yeah. Like, it just messes up my inhalation process because I'm so used to doing the joint. I hit the other thing and I'm like, all right, I gotta hit this, right? And they're like, yeah. And it's like, now wait. And I'm like, I already fucking started. Like the fucking thing.
We'll have to smoke sometime. I'll roll us a joint and smoke together sometime.
And fucking watch Black Mirror.
There we go.
Oh, that show.
I do love that show.
It is beautiful.
Now, yesterday I watched a lot of, like, creepypasta stuff on YouTube, so that got rid of my Critical Role for a while, but mostly Critical Role. How's your week been?
Shitty, but I'll talk about that at some other point in time. Some of the people that either listen to this or that are in the room know why. I'm just gonna let some shit in my life boil over. Positive, it's no longer December, so I'm no longer on my man period. I'm having a great time, other than some instances in my life. I feel a lot better. I'm less depressed.
But you're not a December type of person?
No, I used to love Christmas. I used to be extremely cheery. Ask him. I would unpack all my old holiday cards, go through and write them out and give them to people during school. I was so fucking full of Christmas spirit, and then one year it just died.
Someone kind of killed it for him. I don't remember who.
I don't even remember who. That's the fucked up part. But anyway.
You're a Grinch. Me too.
Yeah,
I hate Christmas.
I woke up this morning, and I took a shower. And the first thing I was doing music in my head, and I thought, you know what's not on my playlist? Big and Rich. Why haven't I listened to Big and Rich in forever? And then I went and I put all their albums on my Spotify, and after the third album, I went, I remember why I stopped listening to
Big and Rich.
There's so much Jesus in it, I forget their country.
Yep.
But it's still like their Jesus-y songs are enough to make me go, that makes me feel nice. I remember this. This is a good feeling.
The musicality
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so provoking, like either thought-provoking or emotion-provoking. Like even the Holy Water song, you're just like, I know this is about God, but fuck, that makes me feel. But yeah, I feel better now.
Quote about Brad's man period, because I remember this pretty well, and it sucked. We went to school. He was all cheery, giving cards out. We separated, and the next thing I know, we start heading home, and he goes, I fucking hate this holiday. And I'm just like...
It was in high school, wasn't it?
I was like...
I don't know what happened.
Who the fuck pissed in your Wheaties?
I don't know, just one day, I turned Grinch. It's like that's literally what caused
his attitude was pure happy the moment he arrived. The moment we got off school, he put a hatchet in his fucking back and said, I'm done. And I'm just like...
Yeah, that's...
Jesus!
I've hated Christmas since I was like 13, so...
Like, lately, as I grow older, the older I grow, the more grouchy and more annoyed I get at things. Like, I used to be like, oh, somebody's doing something stupid.
How old are you?
That's 27.
That's what I thought.
I'm approaching your guys' old age from when I met you. Actually, I'm past when I met Shay.
Yeah.
I met him at 24. Now that I look at myself, I'm just like, oh my god, if I had a beard, I'd look like Shay. Which explains why everyone's like, is that your dad? You do have a beard and
you look nothing like Shay.
I don't have a full beard. His was down to here.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm talking about, like, a beard, not fucking pubes. But yeah,
Ginger beard. Both of you.
Oh my god, I get called Ginger all the time at work now. It's great.
You've both got ginger beard, and I've got a black beard with gray and ginger in it.
But yeah, so Alex, how's your week, man?
Yeah, how's your week?
How's your year so far? Your 2 days of 2019.
Pretty friggin' awesome.
You still hoarding? You just looked at me like, shut up.
There's been 3 days in this year, and I've literally had the twirls for 2 of it.
Okay.
Other than certain events happening, my week's been going a little better.
I love how everybody has, other than certain events that are going on in my life.
Like the darkest part of me.
Because, the podcast was started literally to talk about those certain things going on. And then season 2, we don't want those anymore.
Well, it's not, for me, it's
my reason I say it is because it's not my business to share.
It's not public, yeah.
It's not public.
And mine is something that I'll need to address publicly, but I'm kind of like
figuring out how to... But you're putting it off.
Well, it's not putting it off. It's more like I want to do this in a way that doesn't ruin things that I've got planned.
In case it doesn't come to fruition.
Yeah, because if I do all this preparation for nothing, I'm just like, well, fuck. But if I prepare and I didn't prepare enough, I'm just like, well, fuck.
So
either way.
I mean, we could easily go back to that subject for a little bit if you want to. We could dive all back in our emotional grip and see where it leads. I think we would all be sad.
Not tonight, but a future episode of FCM of the For Crazy Minds podcast, not one of our side. I'd like to go back for one episode at least to old format where we just talk about
psychology without me choking on my words.
Psychoanalysis and stuff like that.
So we haven't told everybody yet, but me and Shay did do our little bit.
Well, we technically told everybody on the last podcast, but
we have yet to upload it because we just haven't checked it to see if it has the same sound problem. And if it does, I don't know if we're gonna immediately start back up and do another one or
we also need a picture.
Shay's all up on the we need a new picture arm thing.
I can't upload it unless it's got some fucking thing for it to display across the thing, because it has to be a video and it can't be...
Put up the Warframe logo.
Or just...
make a slideshow of random pictures.
Do what we did when we were teenagers. Go to the logo creating place, create something that says FCM, and just put it in there. A picture of the initials of the podcast. Until we can get a good picture, because season 1 up until this last podcast has a pretty, I mean, it was an alright picture, but the more I look at it, the more I absolutely hate it.
Why?
Because I'm wearing a tank top, I look just massive.
I'm wearing a blow me shirt with a guy parallel to my crotch, and I'm holding his head.
That was funny.
I don't want to hear it.
That was funny. That made the picture good.
It wasn't funny when he realized what was going on in the picture and he beat my ass.
Everybody in that picture looked good except for me, because I don't know about
I
was wearing a tank top, I was hairy, and I was hunched over.
You're hairy now. You're
now,
still
if
hunched over.
I stand up and if I'm wearing one of my suits or at least something nicer than what I was wearing.
Now, if you're wearing a suit, then we all gotta fucking wear suits, and I don't have a suit.
Okay, it doesn't have to be a suit, just nicer clothes.
Why don't we talk about that? Let's talk about suits.
Seriously?
What? I like suits.
So do I, but...
Brad, you can't fit in your suit, and it'd cost...
I will pay money to get a new suit. I will work out to get into an old suit.
Then do it.
I can't. All my old suits are gone.
You know what you can do? You can not care about it, put on some weight, and you can borrow one of mine.
No, I want to lose weight. It sucks, because now I'm at the point of weight where I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in pain. I have to move to get comfortable. This is agony. I mean, it's not that bad.
I have to do that all the time.
Yeah, but
mine's actual from physical pain.
Yeah, mine's just from being a fat fuck.
Mine's not really from being fat as much as it is from previously being extremely fat to being, I'm chubby.
Well, like I said before the podcast, I took a knee at work to pick something up and couldn't get back up. What'd he say?
He asked if I played Pokemon Go.
Do you play Pokemon Go?
No.
Oh yeah, we're having a problem with Pokemon Go. We have a quest that says get 3 new friends. Shay, plug your code here.
No.
You didn't think about that, did you?
We've got one listener.
We got more than one.
We've got a
that
few.
we know of.
We've got a few. I know of a few up in Omaha, so...
Alright.
I know some people who listen to it.
None of them play Pokemon Go that I know of, though.
Huh? It doesn't matter. You go to a random YouTube...
Oh yeah, we know.
Does Pokemon Go. Everyone puts their codes in and you go done.
Yeah, we know. It's just... it's better to have people you know in town. It just feels better that way. It's like making a clan in a video game. You don't want all the randos in the world. You want some of your friends.
Well, I sent it to Jared Neighbors. He just hasn't accepted yet because he sent me his friend code.
Well, just walk into GameStop and be like, hey, do this thing.
Like, he can't if he's at work.
Yeah, you could ask him for a review of Pokemon Go and see what he says.
Anyway.
So, what else do we have on the docket for today?
It's a new year. Is there anything we're looking forward to this year? There's a lot, actually, this year coming out, but...
What am I looking forward to in 2019?
I know what I'm looking forward
That's
to.
not a
I
phrase that
know
I'd
what
ever
I
say.
know what I'm looking forward.
And I'm fighting for it as hard as I can right now.
What?
Me and Shay's trip to New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yep, New Orleans.
Me and Testry looked at each other and were like, listen, motherfucker, this is how you say it.
I don't give a fuck how I said it.
New Orleans.
That was great. I watched Destry
God,
like
I wanna go back
almost...
so bad, but it's an expensive fucking trip.
Yeah, it's an expensive fucking town. Well, it's not town, it's
it's
a city,
not
but...
god awful, but
Well, it depends on where you're going and what you do.
it's not like for a vacation. It's not like New York expensive or LA expensive.
No, but still, any vacation's going to cost you more than you'd normally
We
pay
still
out
have to
for.
freaking plan out where the halfway point is where we're gonna stop.
I thought you said Springfield.
Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
Why not stop in Tennessee? Go a little bit out of the way.
Well, the problem is how far can we drive in one day? Stop, rest, so shit, and continue driving.
Depends. Are you switching off on driving?
No, we can't. Because we might
Drive like a trucker. Drink nothing but
we
coffee.
don't have uninsured driver on my car.
Oh. Drive like a trucker. Drink nothing but coffee and drive all night.
He was adamant about that, so I left the subject.
No, my
alone.
mom would be adamant about it.
Yeah, he didn't care, but his mom's very adamant about it. It was the same with his previous car.
Yeah, I don't think that rules.
Even though there were times where I had to drive it.
Especially when Brad stops in the middle of a snowdrift.
All right. First off, I'm glad you didn't mention the
puts
time. I'm glad you didn't mention the time I pulled out in front of a semi, but still.
You weren't in my car at that time.
No, I was in my
Or
own
the
car.
time that I put it in a median driving back in a blizzard.
Yeah, we don't talk about that either.
We don't talk about that.
But yeah, so what are you looking forward to in 2019,
We
Destry?
almost died.
What am I looking forward to in 2019? 2020.
Jesus.
I am
that
looking
was
for
dark.
the year. I am looking for the year to be over already.
I know exactly what I'm looking forward to. It
Actually-
comes out, I think, this month or next month.
29th?
No.
Oh, you're not looking forward to
Kingdom Hearts
Hearts?
No, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm having Matt
What are
pay
you
mine
looking
off.
forward to?
Batman, Detective Comics 1000. Number 1000 is finally coming out, and they've revealed that like 7 different characters that had no connections to main story are going to be in it.
Oh,
So
he's the laughing bat now. I'm so happy.
yeah,
The
that's
Batman that laughs.
No,
No.
real Batman is now the Batman that laughs. Because Joker
The
said in
new-
order to fight the Batman who laughs,
No,
you have to become
hold
him.
on.
So
The
good.
new 6 mini series at the end of book 1, Joker reveals himself to Batman and kills himself
In front of him.
in front of him and says, "If you want to fight the bat that laughs, you have to become him."
And then it shows at the
And
end
it
of that
shows
panel, Batman
Batman
doing the
completely
smile.
going, psychotic and smiling.
And he's like, "What did
Yeah.
you?" Yeah, and he's like, "What did you do? Why did you fucking do it?" And it's
he's
like, "Damn!"
you've got to fight him. To fight him, you got to beat him.
And it's such a poetic way that the Joker does it too.
Yeah.
Like, he's got that look on his face like you gotta do this, Bruce.
Yeah.
Because it's revealed that the Joker's always known where the Batcave is, and he went
I-
there to hide out.
I actually got 2 copies of that. I actually opened one copy, read it myself, and went, "That's total bullshit." But okay.
Yeah,
What,
it's
that he knows
bullshit,
where
but
the
it's
Batcave is, or that
No,
he killed
the
himself?
fact that Joker killed himself, so there is another one in the realm.
it's because
It's not the first time the Joker's killed himself.
no, it's the thought process of
And according to
The-
actual,
You motherfucker.
according
What?
to actual data, this is main world.
yeah.
Continuity.
This is
Yes.
Earth Prime, and that's what
Yep.
bugs people is because when Laughing Bat came out, they were like, "That's messed up," and then they're like, "Oh, it's a different Batman, okay." But now it's the real Batman, so
Becoming-
people are like, "Okay, what the fuck, guys?"
So it's no longer negative universe.
It
It's
feels like it's going back to Dark Horse Comics style, the way they
It'd be
write.
nice.
It's like really dark and stuff's really
Snyder's
fucking
been do-
cynical.
Snyder's been going that way, and I've been happy about it.
I like it. It's getting me more into DC than Marvel currently. That's the problem.
And with that aspect of what happened in that comic, I am so glad that I've already paid off a signed edition with Scott Snyder's name on it.
Cool. Well, fuck you too. I can't get any of my shit signed because, yeah.
It was an offer.
Guys signing my stuff. No.
I happened to see it and I was like, I want that, and I'll pay it off now.
Yeah, but
It wasn't cheap.
So what are you looking forward to mainly? Other than we get it. You want the world
an
over.
honest answer of what I'm looking forward to.
There's got to be a show or a game or even a role play that you're just been digging into.
I am looking forward to every Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
What's going on
new episode of Critical Role.
Oh, so you don't care about our role play? Okay.
I care about our role play on Wednesdays. Our podcast. I'm looking forward. Okay, there we go. In 2019, I'm looking forward to seeing how the podcast changes a bit, and I'm looking forward to putting out a few more individualized podcasts, like me and Shay, or
Return to Shay's Big Damn Show.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it staying together this time, and it kind of changing up. I'm looking forward to maybe we'll get some more guests, stuff like that. Returning guests, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to get some guests.
I'm hoping that one of these days, one of us comes into enough money that we can start getting more equipment and more, better producing stuff.
Yeah, maybe get a mic for each of us.
Or a video, even a camera. That way we can, do one of us
a stream?
Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be, anything special.
It doesn't even have to be a live stream. It can we record it and then post the video.
Kind of like how Kevin Smith does it.
Or Kevin Smith, yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, so,
Shay?
Yeah, what are you looking forward to?
He's mad at something over there. I can't see it, but he's been twiddling it around
His
for 5 minutes.
necklace broke.
Well, don't fuck with it.
One of the beads broke.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Iceborne.
That does look really good.
Oh, Iceborne DLC. Yes, we need it now.
I was talking Skull and Bones. I have no clue what Iceborne is.
The new Monster Hunter World expansion.
See, I don't like Monster Hunter.
Get out.
I've never gotten into it.
That's alright. I'm not a big
I'm
not a video gamer, but
Oh yeah.
It's been rarely mentioned, and I'm assuming these two yahoos forgot about it. My roleplay.
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't forgot about it. I'm just wondering when I'm going to get invited to hear about it.
I don't know when you're off, and usually when you're off, I'm working, so it doesn't matter.
It's alright. That's like I was waiting to hear from you, and then Dustin gets a hold of me, and he's like, do you want to run something? I'm getting tired of it. And I'm like, motherfucker. I'm trying to get into more roleplays, not running them, but
that's something I'm looking forward to in 2019.
Huh.
Even if it is just a one-shot, running a D&D game.
Yeah? I'm excited to... we got a buddy who's going to run us through Rifts a little bit. I want to get my hands on another new system to poke around with.
Who's doing that?
Our buddy Ivan.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck with that.
Let's play some GURPS.
Fuck that. Never again. I refuse to play in a system where you have to change 90% of the system. That's called a bad system and you don't play with it. Like, if you buy a car and the only thing you don't have to fix is the frame, you didn't fucking buy a car. You bought
a frame.
Yeah, you bought a model or a frame. You bought a lawn ornament. That's what you fucking bought.
You bought a project.
Or as my uncle calls it, you bought me a present. Ooh. So, that's it for you, Shay?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have such limited, things that you want. And I'm like, I've got a shitload I'm looking forward to.
I got stuff I'm looking forward to, but I don't plan ahead because half the time I can't make it to something or...
Well, it's like...
I can't afford it or something like that.
It's like I told Shay, I don't make New Year's resolutions, but this year I made one, and it's to not have any high expectations for anything. I'm not having high expectations. That doesn't mean I don't want things to happen. Like, I want Anthem to come out and be good, but I refuse to learn anything about the game until a week after it's out because I didn't do that with Fallout 76 like I planned. And that kind of hurt me in the end, but whatever. I'm looking forward to Kingdom Hearts because I've waited long enough. I think we've all earned at least getting a little bit more than a redone, rehashed story. And
I was looking forward to it, but
then it came out on Xbox, and I was like, "Fuck this."
no.
That's how I felt. Like when they're like on Xbox, I was like, "Fuck you, Square Enix."
I was looking forward to it, but the news I received at the beginning of the year kind of kicked me in the balls about that one. So
What was it?
Beginning of this year.
this year,
Yeah.
So a couple days ago.
yeah. So
Like,
I
what'd you
kind
find
of went,
out?
well, fuck. So I can't
What?
afford that.
Oh, it was a monetary thing for
It was
you.
a monetary
Yeah,
household thing.
fiscal.
Yep.
That's like for me. I looked at Matt and I'm like, "You're excited about it, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna pre-order it." I'm like, "Don't. I've got a physical copy pre-ordered. Pay it off. We'll fucking pass it back and forth. I don't have the money right now to get new games."
Yeah, and then I heard that story from Brad. He's like, Matt paid off this copy, and I'll totally let you play it. And he goes, I get to play it first then. And Brad's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen, but yeah, like he's still got my Final Fantasy Zodiac Age, and I'm okay with that. But I'm looking forward to some new movies coming out this year, hopefully that don't. Get
Oh yeah, I'm
shut
looking forward
down.
to Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Jesus, calm down, kiddo. Endgame,
Marvel looks good.
you know,
I'm actually looking forward
Endgame
to
looks
the
good.
Escape Room
the
movie.
yeah, I saw something on that.
It looks actually entertaining.
I'm there's a lot. I'm looking forward to TV shows that are coming back. I'm looking forward to like video game. I'm looking forward to Kevin Smith because Kevin Smith started filming, I think recently, or he's talking about it. Jay and Silent Bob.
rebooted.
Oh God, I can't wait.
I don't think he's started filming yet, but he's
He
finishing
mentioned
up the script.
Yeah, he mentioned something about how
Jay
they were
Muse-
starting soon.
Jay Muse talked about hopefully being started by beginning or early in this year.
Yeah, they're really excited about that. I'm really excited about
So.
it.
Me too, if it happens, but it depends on
I'm waiting for
movie studios.
I'm
and
still waiting
rights
for like Super Troopers 2 to hit like Netflix or something so I can watch it.
and- I've got it.
Oh, you dirty dog! Want to hang out?
I can give it to you on a USB stick.
No, I don't want to ruin any of my shit. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust half my devices.
Scan it.
Yeah. I'm excited for the DLCs for Smash because Joker. Persona 5 RE. That's all we've heard. A trailer got released at New Year's called Persona 5 RE, and it's Shibuya District. And there's a bunch of different stuff. There's the logo, take your heart all over the place. Then there's some demons up here and a symbol, and then it flashes, and it shows you a date and says more to come. And that was it.
When was the date?
I think it's like something 19. Like it's either the 19th of this month or it was 3/19. It was a good trailer.
It's the 19 of some month.
It was a freaking like nobody expected it. I think it's just a re-release or something. But there's a lot of games coming out this year, movies, events. I'm looking forward to some events that are just going to be good. Hopefully.
I'm looking forward to the day that sometime in the future I can afford to go to another Comic-Con or an anime con.
I don't think I'll ever go to a Comic-Con because my reason for going just isn't there anymore.
Find a way to start saving your money.
Like, that's how I feel. Oh! I am excited for my trip to the zoo this year, if I get around to
I
saving
want
for
to
it.
go to a con that Matt Mercer's on a guest panel because I love hearing him talk about.
Well, you're gonna need money for that.
Yeah, I know.
Money is...
It's going to be years before I can go to another Comic-Con.
I'm looking forward to this year, the price of everything going down by a lot of money, hopefully.
Shit.
No, actually, gas has been going down.
Oh,
Oh,
gas
by
is
a
going
lot.
down.
Milk's gone down, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's coming back up.
Now, it's...
Gas is at least.
Well, we're just getting off of the government break that they had, so we'll see some new shit happening. That's what it's called. It's called a government shutdown, or as Trump calls it, a Christmas break.
Yeah, it was a shutdown because nobody can get along.
And it's the holidays, and...
Not even that.
They do it every freaking December.
Uh,
It's just the guys, really. It's like,
Kinda.
oh, we're having a break because nobody can get a hold. No, you fuckers want to go eat cake and cookies and get fat.
Okay, so
doesn't everybody want to eat cake and cookies and get fat?
Yes.
No.
No, I want to eat cookies and cake and get skinny.
kicking
No,
it back a
don't
minute
see-
here.
Shay, the difference
Hold
is
on.
You
no,
just told me about the Persona thing, and I forgot.
And you
to
just
admit-
watched it?
I just watched it, but I did discover something earlier last year.
Huh.
Imagine Persona 5 and Catherine fused.
Yeah, I heard about
I
that.
actually saw the gameplay for that, and it
Yep.
scared the living crap out of me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Joker's and Catherine. This is not how the game is
They're
supposed to be
meshing
played.
things too much. Stop it.
Too much Atlas.
But yeah, what'd you think of the trailer that you just saw? It's,
That is...
like, it's interesting, but you can't really pull anything from it.
That is just very blank. It's just like,
You got me.
game. Dates, done.
Not even game. Game announcement.
It's like, game announcement, here's the date for it, shut up, you fuckers.
so it's literally just an announcement, not
Yeah.
a trade.
It's an
Yeah.
announcement to an announcement.
Yeah, it sucks.
No,
That-
you're excited. I can see that you were excited and antsy about it because you didn't know about it. Now you're mad at me.
Yes, I am.
So what else we got going on?
What's it
Anything
called?
else? Persona 5E or Persona
R.
5 RE.
No, it's
Just
just
R. Oh, my bad.
I looked
put
at
an
it.
E in
It's a
there.
31-second video. It legitly just shows
Shibuya District. That's it.
Shibuya District. It shows the date and the screens, and then it ends.
Yeah, like you can, like there are people that have sat around and dissected the video.
There's
like, this is
nothing
over
to-
here. This is here. It's like,
nothing to really dissect, though.
unless you go in and you fucking watch it clip by clip by clip by clip by clip and slow it down, and then watch it clip by clip.
Yeah.
You know, like a
If
guy
there's
who
even
has no
that
life.
split 0.01 point second, image of something, that someone would have pulled it by now.
yeah. Oh, but there's so much good stuff gonna happen this year supposedly, and
Well,
I feel like
I would,
2019 is
like,
the year of
I
like,
was,
let down expectations.
Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. This year's gonna be full of games.
Oh,
But
It's a
as
JRPG.
far
Yeah.
as last year went, how everything was supposed to be good and it
Full of
ended
games.
terribly, it feels like this better be the year where everyone gets their shit together, or it's gonna keep spiraling.
March 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it said, and I was just like, well, I mean, that gives me a little bit of time to buffer.
That's what it said. 3/19. I knew there was a fucking 19.
yeah, the 19 was 2019.
Yeah.
That's when we're getting an announcement.
It was
But yeah,
time. By that time, they might announce full body Catherine too.
I'm
feeling-
tired of Catherine. We've rehashed it. Make a new sequel with new characters. Something.
It is a new character.
A new character. I mean a whole new cast.
This is like it opens a whole new storyline.
That's like saying you can do Space Jam with a new sports actor and keep all the old
You
characters.
mean like
It's-
they're doing?
Yeah.
yeah, but it's still not a new movie. I mean, unless they make a new character like they did for the original.
No,
that'd be
they're-
cool.
With Lola?
They're
Oh, and some of the
seriously-
aliens. They were
they're
new.
seriously rehashing everything.
Like, I don't want to say I'm tired of like rehashing stuff. But
There
some
are-
stuff is good that's rehashed.
When it comes to like mainstream movies, there are very few movies that haven't already been done. The story hasn't been told in some way or another.
Yeah.
Almost all of them
I
have
mean,
been told.
the recent movies that I've been watching, and the most one that makes me upset because they shut up.
No, I was just flashing back to the fact that I watched Monty Python this morning, and I'm like, I want them to remake the Holy Grail
No.
with worse acting because
The
that's
one-
all it needs.
No.
The one movie that makes me really bothered that they haven't released any more data on is the Joker movie, and it just kind of went.
They got crushed.
Did
Kind
it?
of like the
Thank
Suicide Squad
God.
2 movie.
Did it?
Suicide Squad 2, they're
Got
still
crushed.
talking
No,
about.
they didn't.
No,
They
they're-
finally squashed it.
They killed that.
Good, and they squashed Joker then.
this
Because
squashed a
I
lot of
really
things.
hope they did, because all the images of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker made me literally hate DC for allowing that to be done. Like, literally the Joker may be a clown, but he's not like a goofy, I've got blue around these eyes and red right here and a little dot on my nose type clown.
My favorite is still Jack Nicholson, so I can't argue. The only clown thing he did was, hey, look at this flower, squirt acid.
That's different. That's the actual Joker.
Oh, I
But
love
he
that
didn't.
Joker.
He didn't look like a troubled comedian trying to be John Wayne Gacy.
Although I did like the fact
Whereas-
that that's the storyline they were going to go with. That intrigued me enough.
Yeah, it would intrigue me and be good if they would have, say, brought it into the Red Hood storyline and then into
Start
Joker.
the movie with Drake. Oh my god. Oh, that'd be brutal. Start the movie with the murder. Oh, like the movie for beginning credits cut out. There's just a light, and then there's Robin right there, and everyone's like, "No fucking way!" And it's just brutal. And then all of a sudden, you don't see Joker until the moment it blows, and you're like, "Oh, that'd be great."
I was thinking more along the lines of Joker becoming Red Hood and then becoming Joker off of that.
Oh no, I want to see. Okay,
The
it sounds
true-
bad. I want to see
the
Robin
true-
get his shit wrecked for a movie.
I would like to see a true Jack Napier Joker origin movie.
That's what I want to see. I want to see the Tim Drake movie. I want to see him coming back, and I want it from his perspective. That mentally fucked perspective of being in the Lazarus pit. Because you see it in the comics
Coming
how it
back
affects
as a new
people.
Red Hood.
Yeah, but you see it in the comics how the Lazarus pit affects people, but in the movies it doesn't. None of the characters that have been in it or are even shown to have been in it act the way they're supposed to. I want to see that mental take on it.
You've also got...
I'm really excited for Glass.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I've been
I
watching
can't
the
wait for
trailers.
it.
I'm pissed that I haven't seen the previous movies.
When we had our whole thing where we were sitting around campfires over at Shay's parents' house, I brought it up when they first announced the trailer, first showed the trailer, and you were like, yeah, Unbreakable sucks, Split sucks.
No, I never saw them.
Yeah, that's what it was. And Shay, you guys did not seem interested. Then you watched the trailer, you're like, oh, that fucking looks good.
I went back and watched the trailers for Unbreakable and Split, but I can they're not out there to watch. You have to pirate them or buy them.
Or watch them on literally Cinemax or Stars.
And I'm not gonna pay for Skinemax and Stars.
Or HBO. Or...
I'm not paying for HBO.
Well, then you really don't want to see the movie.
No, I do.
Then what you do is you go out and you fucking pirate the thing.
What you do is you go commit crime.
I don't see it as a crime.
But it is a crime.
It is a crime, but I see it as I'm flat ass broke, and it's better that I download and watch a movie and then delete it, as opposed to going out and murdering people because I'm bored.
Shay.
That's a fucking leap, man.
Yeah,
Not for me, it's not.
Shay. You've been silent for too long. You gotta speak.
At least let them know you're still here.
Okie dokie. Well, how much you had?
What the fuck?
What the?
That's
Your heart burnt?
Wow.
Beats for Muhammad? What the shit?
Wow.
Jesus, this
Way too
season.
Actually, no. I do have a question for you. How do you think your Vikings are gonna do this year?
What are you talking about? They
They're
just
out of the
lost.
season.
Huh?
They're out of the season.
Oh, are they?
They lost to the Bears.
My dad was right. You wasted 80.
And my team's probably, hopefully, going to the Super Bowl.
My team never goes.
Probably not,
anymore.
actually.
They're number one in the,
Followed right behind by the Bears, who have the same fucking record as them.
13-1.
We can talk
You've
about
lost 3
sports
games this
all
season.
day. Here's the problem.
Or 2 games. Yeah.
Unless we just lost yesterday.
You lost
Or
more
not
than one
yesterday.
game.
I know the Vikings lost.
Yeah.
Because you were sad about that when I asked you about it. Oh.
Besides, the Saints have already clinched a spot in
So are the Bears.
the division championship game, the
What was
NFC
you starting?
championship.
I'm sorry. Hey, it
It's
was
all
a
right.
subject.
Well,
I had
now-
to throw it out there.
Now, what's funny is you said, how are they going to do this year? And they're talking about, the playoffs that
Oh,
happened
you're right,
from
13-3.
last year.
Yeah,
I think you meant, what's coming up in the next season.
that's what I kind of meant. Shay
Oh.
automatically gripped onto this one and went, "Fuck you!" And I'm
He's like, this one's not over rage.
I don't know.
12-4 for the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, the Saints have the highest record in the league.
Yeah, they're going to the
NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
So is there anything new going
And
on
if
in
they
Guild
win that,
Ball?
then they go to the Super Bowl.
Pache?
What?
Is there anything new going on in Guild Ball?
I think it died, actually.
Guild Ball? Yeah.
I haven't seen any new
The
series.
fuck is Guild Ball?
It was a sport he was into on tabletop.
Yeah, it's a tabletop soccer game.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think it died.
yeah.
because I
it's
haven't heard anything.
40K in it.
I
That's
haven't
like-
heard anything about new seasons or new sessions or.
Yeah, that's like we got out of
New
Dice Masters
plans.
because it was dying, and then suddenly it got revitalized by new things jumping in. Oh, have you seen the Gundam models they have now?
Yeah,
They're so
I'm
pretty.
so mad because Death Gundam and another Gundam I wanted are gone.
I'm gonna order Shade Death Scythe one of these days. Because he loves Death Scythe.
My dad keeps threatening to
Who the
buy
fuck is ranked
Unicorn.
second?
Fuck yeah, Unicorn's good.
In
I know, but he
the
keeps threatening to
NFC
buy
or
it
the
for me. I'm
AFC?
just like, but I don't have time to put it together.
You better be making it for me, that
The
thing.
Rams.
That's a $109 fucking figure. That thing's huge.
Yeah, you have a bye. You don't go straight to the championship game.
Yep. So anyway.
No,
So
we've clinched our playoff berth.
yeah. Well, everyone's clinched their playoff berth at
Yeah,
this point.
yeah.
All right, so that
Away from football, because
that subject kind of went to current team events, and I meant further down the line, but whatever.
So
Oh,
if-
you mean next season?
Yes.
Yeah, what-
The end of 2019.
So
It doesn't matter.
So if
It's
the Bears beat the Eagles, then the Bears will play the Rams. If the Seahawks beat the Cowboys,
Welcome to Sports Center.
All right.
all right. So the winner of the Bears.
So it keeps going.
Hey, just let him go.
Yeah, let him talk.
So
Let
if
him
the
talk for
Eagles
a minute.
win, the Eagles will play the Saints. If the Bears win, then the Bears will definitely play the Rams, and then the Saints will play either the Cowboys or the Seahawks.
Hold on, I got it.
Anyway,
I just thought of another question. It's going to be stupid as hell, but it's going
Just
to be funny.
Don't relate it to sports.
No.
Yeah, it'll take too
And
long.
this year, what holiday are you guys looking forward to? I know every one of us hates certain holidays in the year, but there's got to be at least one you guys are kind of looking forward to.
is summer a holiday?
No!
You know what I meant, Shay.
God dang it, Shay.
So I'm looking forward to camping.
Okay, there's an event.
It's not a holiday.
Well, no, it's an event that he's looking forward to, though.
What holiday are you looking forward to?
Me? Halloween again. Maybe I can actually pull something out of my ass this time.
That'd be gross.
I'm looking forward to Halloween.
I'm not.
And mainly I'm looking forward to... Nope, not a goddamn holiday because I don't like them. St. Patrick's Day.
I was about to say,
So I was about to say,
I'm waiting for St. Patty's Day so I can get some mead.
That's not very...
Irish.
Oh, it's Irish
Getting
enough.
fucked up is Irish.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you get
Although
fucked up on.
getting fucked up on mead is a little more Scandinavian /
I'm not gonna wait.
English.
I'm not gonna wait till Yule to get fucked up. I'm sorry.
Or you can just do the straight up Scandinavian thing and just get drunk and stay drunk all year.
Oh, I was gonna say drink on Easter and make fun of other people's religion.
Yikes.
Yeah, I kind of do that anyway.
Cause my
So-
God has a hammer.
So, okay, so I was a little wrong. I was talking earlier about how yesterday I watched, like, creepy videos and stuff like that on YouTube, and I've been watching Critical Role.
Yeah.
What I've been watching today is a bunch of shows about Scientology, like Leah Remini and Scientology.
Are you talking about that documentary that's on Netflix?
I'm talking about the actual TV series where she talks to people who have escaped.
Yeah, but it's a documentary still.
Yeah, it's a docu-series.
Yeah, I've seen
but
that.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm not going to get into bashing on people's religions other than Scientology because it's not a real religion, and people are idiots that follow Scientology.
Well, I wasn't necessarily bashing on religion. I was just
I'm
remembering.
sorry,
my favorite
I have
culture.
certain things that are kind of... I'm a little
That's
snowflakey.
funny. I love that.
I'm a little snowflakey and triggery when it comes to fucking Scientology. Not a real religion. It was written by a science fiction author from Nebraska.
That reminds me of the South Park episode of the Mormon religion.
Pretty much.
Dum 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 dum.
Pretty much, I have a problem with any organization or corporation, because that is what Scientology is, not a religion. I have a problem with any corporation that says psychiatry and psychology are not real things, and that you can cure mental illness by believing in yourself hard enough and clearing yourself with auditing.
That doesn't work. You can't pay mental illness away.
Exactly.
You
can't turn over $6 million to become a level 8 OT.
I don't even know what you just said, but it sounded like I needed to drink to remember it.
A level 8 OT is the highest you can get, and you're also an auditor in Scientology, and they pay millions of dollars to achieve that level. And then David Miscavige, which, by the way, since I'm talking about Scientology and this is going to get posted on the internet, I'm probably going to be stalked by people from Scientology because they have a policy called fair game, which means if you talk anything bad about them, they will literally go out of their way
Talk bad about you.
to destroy your life. Their policy is...
It sounds like SJWs.
Their policy literally is to find as much dirt and make up dirt and frame people if they talk bad about Scientology at all.
That sounds like the current SJW situation in the world.
SJW?
Social justice warriors. People that are part of big companies that are social justice warriors will look at something and tear it down just because they don't agree with that person. Like, they'll destroy their entire
Kind of like what I'm doing with Scientology right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Find something and tear it down.
Well, like, my guy that I watch on YouTube...
They break up families, that's all I'm saying.
The guy that I like on YouTube has a channel called The Quartering, and he made a new website called Escapism Gaming. It's so you can talk about video games without having politics and things like that in it. And so a bunch of reviewers of websites and gaming companies and stuff like that, they're reporters and journalists, are calling him this right-wing nut job who loves Nazis, and because he doesn't want politics in his gaming, and it's gamers' rights to know what's going on in the world, and if it's not in their games, that they're not being educated properly, and they're not real gamers, and it's like, the fuck are you smoking?
If a gamer can't take time out of his day to read a fucking news story on the internet that he's going to anyway,
or just ignore it because that's what because he wanted to play the game.
He wanted to play a game instead.
Like Pac-Man. What was so political about Pac-Man? Now there's a lot of psychological stuff about Pac-Man. Yeah, we can go into that, but
okay. Political or social justice in Pac-Man. Let's see. Eating disorder,
drug addiction.
The paranormal drug addiction.
Miss Pac-Man was just a woke piece of garbage.
Illusions.
I got you good with that one, fucker. No, but like there doesn't need to be politics in our gaming. That's one of the things that they were talking about, and it's like, wow, the second you say something like that, or the second you say Scientology is, whatever, it's just like the internet goes to war on your face.
If we truly wanted to sit down and have a full podcast about what in history the government, anything revolved around video gaming, psychology, doesn't matter. We would do like
hours.
30. We could do 30 podcasts on that. 90% of them would be us randomly yelling at each other. I mean, it'd make for good material, but hey, we try to keep politics out of it. But yeah.
So how are we looking?
Yeah, how are we looking?
49 minutes.
That's good. That's good. We've had 49 minutes, and I'm still freaking sweating in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it just me, or did the temperature automatically increase,
kick up? Yeah,
We've got 4 fat guys in a closed room.
Yeah, but I heard
and the heater's on.
Yeah, I actually heard the heater kick on.
Yeah,
I think that's where it kicked in. I was just
why did the heater kick on?
So
because it's cold outside.
It's not how the heaters in this building work. You have to actually change it yourself.
I'm saying
Probably turn them on.
I'm saying we start wrapping now. You want to announce?
Oh, hang on. I forgot a thing.
What? What did you
I
forget?
wanted to talk about how I saw the
return
Venom movie.
of Dex and Shay's Big Damn Show.
Go for it.
'Cause I was really
So-
excited about that.
So, kind of announcing maybe a one shot, maybe more, depends on how much fun me and Shay have doing it. We're bringing back kind of a version of our original podcast, not the ForCrazyMinds, Dex and Shay's Big Damn Show, which was me and Shay, and it may have a different name, it may not.
It's usually just us riffing, wasn't it?
It pretty much was, but us riffing, but Friday we're gonna come back and do an episode. My cousin is in town, and he is kind of sort of essentially an expert on the paranormal and the afterlife, and maybe not an expert, but he's got his opinions on it, and he's done a lot of research on the paranormal.
So he's well versed.
He's well versed, there we go. And he was talking about doing a podcast with me at some point in time, and this seemed like the perfect time to bring it in, and we'll probably discuss some ghosts and angels, demons, afterlife, maybe a little bit of cryptozoology.
Which hopefully we'll get into that like you wanted to one of these weeks.
One of these weeks, but who knows if it turns out all right? Maybe it'll turn into a bi-weekly or a regular every few weeks series.
Brad, you got anything to announce?
Or a once a month thing.
Yeah, me and Shay are doing what we call the S&B Toxic Debate, where we're trying to find topics, gaming, news, like stuff that we can debate about and take pros and cons of our opinions based on stuff. Like an actual debate, you know.
But not just political. It's
Yeah, no.
about
Well,
everything
some
going
of it
on.
was political, but like it's about like our first one
Yeah,
was
not
like the
just
gaming industry, and like our first one was the gaming industry, how it affects us, and how we really don't care about half the industry because it's so concerned about itself and less concerned about us. But we don't know when we're gonna get that uploaded. We got to go through it because it may or may not have been one of the ones that got affected by the sound quality thing.
Corrupted.
And hopefully we're going to keep doing that more often as soon as we find more topics to hit, get a plan going, get schedules ordered, things like that.
Shay.
Hopefully this turns out sounding alright, and this can turn into a semi-permanent location.
Well, hopefully I could get my house all rearranged so we could start doing it there.
Oh, that'd be
Because
nice.
that was the
Yeah.
game plan for this new year.
You get great acoustics in there.
Yeah. Shay, do you have anything to announce, possibly on your end?
Anything you're
No.
doing on
He's
your
looking at
own?
you like he knows there's something, but he's sitting over here chewing on strings. So
I feel like there's supposed to be something you're supposed to mention, and I've forgotten what it is.
yeah, that's what.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
No,
I've forgotten
you're
my
not in
announcement.
No, I don't know. I do have an announcement I'm going to drop on you, Shay. I've finally figured out a subject we can talk about our podcast, between you and me alone. Monster Hunter. Equipment and abilities.
Alright, I'm down.
I want to do a DC versus Marvel one with you.
Deal.
Cause you're DC, I'm Marvel, and then randomly switch it up, just so we can stumble each other.
At
and
the
shit.
end of this year, I thought as the end of the last year rolled, I was thinking of subjects for all of us that you guys could do with me because I'm, I don't contact you guys, and I was figuring, okay, maybe I should figure out subjects. For Shay, it was Monster Hunter and Armory. We can go back in the history of some of the monsters.
predict new stuff.
Predict new stuff.
Ooh.
Talk about some of the trailers for Monster Hunter. Dissect it, maybe. With you, we could talk DC probably for a while.
Yeah.
Movies, comics, anything.
Yeah.
Me and Brad, we could face off against each other.
Also, if you guys want a podcast and you don't want me in it, come over here. I will set it up for you, and then I will walk out of the room.
And
Do
then
you
he
want
will
me to? Do you
fuck
want
off.
me to? Do you want me to keep the mic over at my place so that it doesn't get like chewed on or anything like that? Or do you have
Sounds
a,
like if we're gonna be in here.
well, right, but the last couple of weeks we left it at my place just in case anybody wanted a podcast, and we didn't get together. Well, we did several times. We just never did anything.
I mean, I don't like.
We were worried about the sound quality.
I mean, that was a big one I was going to drop on Shay today because I figured that might interest him.
I
But I don't know when. It'll be this year,
just
definitely.
like supernatural
sometime
stuff
down the
and
line.
psychology and things like that.
Do what?
I want to do one with you and me where it's just supernatural
psychology.
You know, stuff we actually riff on when we're just alone.
World religion, not necessarily Christianity.
Not like get into the politics of it, but get into like
into the
shared beliefs and the moral value thing.
I was just gonna bring that up. There's also another concept I have that I'd like to at least do a few episodes of a podcast that revolves around horror. Our favorite horror video.
Okay, that's not what I heard.
Our favorite horror video game.
Actually, that was...
but as a weekly series for like a weekly miniseries for a month or so.
Do it around Easter.
Zombies?
No. Is Jesus a zombie? The recap.
Yes, by all definition, Jesus
we
came
know,
back from the dead. He is
but-
a zombie. But technically, does a resurrection count as a zombie? Things to look forward to in
if you're a necromancer.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we should
Everyone
wrap.
has heard, or if you're listening at all, who knows who's listening to this anymore, of the turn of the new year.
I know you're listening, Rob. I see you.
The only person.
There's
the only one bugging me about it.
There's semi-big plans for our separate podcasts. Hopefully they do come to
Hopefully
light.
it comes to fruition.
I love the fact that we've used semi like 30 times.
Well, I'm pretty positive that we will at least get one episode of each individual side podcast.
I'm pretty sure we'll still do like... If all things go as planned, we'll at least have 1 to 3 things come out a month.
Also,
I'm going to start looking for someone
to...
who I might...
I told you, Shay.
Might get to volunteer.
I told you, Shay, I'd work on it. You just gotta talk to me about it.
Yeah, but they didn't hear it because the last time we talked about it, it cut out.
Yeah.
We need an editor.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Shay is looking for an editor, and if anyone is interested...
Or an artist, or something like that.
Oh my god, if we had an artist. I'm going to do a website.
But as of right now...
I want someone
to
draw up a caricature?
Caricature?
Why? I don't want my giant face everywhere.
Kind of like straight old school Bob and Tom or Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
Oh god, yes. I want it to be more like Monty Python stuff.
Eh.
The really fancy art that looks that is represented
looks
as
awful,
garbage.
But
yeah,
it is awesome.
I've been so into Monty Python.
Terry Gilliam.
So I want to also at some point save up to get 3 more cheapo laptops.
So we can actually sit here and do professional shit.
Not only that, activate the cameras and be like,
mine has a camera on it. It's just it has to be plugged in.
Mine too.
Well, anyway, now for something completely different.
That's the end of our show.
Hopefully all you have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good week. See you next podcast.
And have a great year. If we don't
I love
see
how
you.
you say next podcast and not next week because
We don't release every week.
All right.
We're not sure if it's going to be corrupted or not.
Bye guys.
Have a good